Today, I'm going to share with you 5 awesome tips that you did not know about your broker, Hargreaves Lansdown of the UK. And I'm going to share with these 5 amazing tips that's going to make a difference to your investment, to your understanding of shares, and benefits you as well. And if you stick with me, tip number 5, my ultimate favorite, will really benefit you and you will not regretting watching this video. So I'll see you soon to learn about 5 awesome tips about Hargreaves Lansdown of the UK. See you later, guys. Booyah! Welcome back to this video. My name is Alex Ko. I'm the founder of mumuku.com, my financial blog, and also this YouTube channel called Family Investments, made simple for young families, existing families like you and me, just to grow up that wealth, that nest, and hopefully make a difference, because it made a difference to me. Okay, so today's topic is 5 amazing tips about how Hargreaves Lansdown can make a difference. 5 tips that you do not know, which I'm going to share with you. So who is Hargreaves Lansdown? Who is this video for? Why am I watching this video? Most likely you're already on Hargreaves Lansdown. You live in the UK, you invest in stocks and shares, or you might have a pension with Hargreaves Lansdown, or you might be considering opening a junior ISA for your child, maybe, or your upcoming child, or maybe your 12-year-old. You want to start saving more money. But there's 5 tips that you did not know that makes a difference for Hargreaves Lansdown to other competitors. And before I begin, this is not a review about Hargreaves Lansdown. I've got a previous review about it. It's not a review about Hargreaves Lansdown. It is one of the most popular, or the most popular stocks and shares broker, which has gone digital, meaning that you can trade on your phone. I use it on the phone. I hardly use the app on the desktop unless I'm in my office. By using my phone on the go, I can check my information news reader. So Hargreaves Lansdown is one of the biggest, or the biggest, most subscribed stockbrokers for stocks and shares ISA. So if you're considering Hargreaves Lansdown, check this next 5 tips. If you think this is different, or what you're not expecting, what might surprise you, maybe you go for it. So let's cut the chase and let's get to it. Okay, drum roll. Tip number 1. So tip number 1 for Hargreaves Lansdown that you not already know is, Hargreaves Lansdown got this 50 favorite wealth, 50-star wealth that Hargreaves Lansdown promotes every time. Yes, they promote, they send us newsletter, they send us things through the door, but this 50 top star rated wealth are also discounted. For example, my favorite one, which I put money in, is Lansdowne Train Global Equity. If you buy it from Lansdowne Train alone or other brokers, you will be paying about 0.646%. But if you go on Hargreaves Lansdown, because it's part of the 50-star wealth, you get it at 51%. That's one example. And the other example is HSBC FTSE 250 Index. I think in other places you might get it for like 0.1%, but then on Hargreaves Lansdown, because it's star 50, you get it discounted by another additional 0.02%. Makes it cheaper, makes it more affordable, and it's recommended as well. So that's the tip. So if you're looking for something that's you're trying to find cheap fees, go to the 50 wealth, favorite 50 wealth by Hargreaves Lansdown, and they're all discounted, which you might not know. So now you know. Okay, let's follow on. Tip number 2, which I find a really important strategy for your investment portfolio. So tip number 2 is a dividend reinvestment. So for example, in the UK, dividend reinvestment plan for Hargreaves Lansdown, it only costs £1. Let me give you an example. So let's say you hold Shell shares. They pay you 4 times a year, and every time they pay you 4 times a year, it goes straight to your cash holdings. But if you click the button, dividend reinvestment, click yes. So every time Shell pays you quarterly dividends, it gets automatically reinvested once you get a payout, and you only pay £1. So let's say if you earn 30 pounds of Shell shares, Shell costs about £22. You buy 1 share, but you only pay £1 as a charge rather than $12.95, which you normally pay. So it makes it really affordable, autonomous, you won't forget about it, and then it makes your dividend pot grow and grow and grow. So over time, you realize, over the next 10 years, you realize that, oh, I bought maybe 1,000 Shell shares, and in 10 years time it could be worth a lot more. It might be 1,200, 1,300 shares, depending if you buy or sell. So dividend, automatic dividend, click on the tick and make sure you do that, and you don't miss your dividend payments, which converts into shares. You can start index of funds from £100 and every month top up £25, and there's no commission charge whatsoever. All you pay is the cost on the index funds or the funds itself, and also another 0.4% on top of it, just for management fees or Hargreaves Lansdown. So in Hargreaves Lansdown, that's what I like about it, is buying index, buying funds. It's really cheap because you don't pay anything except for the brokerage maintenance fees. So if you don't buy shares, Hargreaves Lansdown will be awesome. You get discount, and also it's free to buy and sell funds, index. So that's my tip number 3. So the next tip number 4 is what I do every day. Every day at lunchtime at work, I'll use tip number 4 to go and read about news. But then what are the hottest news? So tip number 4, if you go on the page, as you see on the example here, is you click on it, you see most sold and buy shares, most viewed shares, and high rise and fall of the day. So I do not know every single stock. There's no news that comes out really quick, because for example, Cyrus Mineral has been the most viewed, one of the most top buy and sell shares. I wouldn't know anything about Cyrus Mineral, but because it's ranked in the top 10, it makes me curious to go, why are people buying and selling Hargreaves Lansdown? So I'll click on it and read about it. And that's where you get the news. You don't get the news first, you see the movement of the stocks first. So on that page, which I've just shown here, most viewed, most sold, most buy, it's a really good place to start to see where the gossip going, because that's where the trade are going around the channel. Okay, and now the last perk tip that I'm going to share about Hargreaves Lansdown, which I really find it really interesting, is shareholders perk. Number 5, shareholders perk. So what do you mean by shareholders perk? I'm just here to buy shares. This is really interesting. For example, if you hold Next share, do you know that as a shareholder of Next, every single year you get 25% discount on any amount of purchase, even on Boxing Day. You get a voucher from Next just because you're a shareholder to get discount. And who else? Legal & General. I'm a holder of Legal & General shares. I buy my home insurance and and my landlord insurance on Legal & General. Why? Because as a shareholder myself, I get about 10% on my home insurance discounted, or 25% on the landlord insurance. They even give pet insurance discount, so on and so forth. So do check it out. I'll show you around the site here. I might show you an example where to find the shareholders perks. It's hidden. I don't know why the heck it's hidden. I found it by accident a couple of years back. I thought, whoa, I've used it. I've got Marks & Spencer's vouchers, Marks & Spencer vouchers as well, and I've as a shareholder previously. And also, if you like Mulberry bags, you get also, I believe, 20% discount on a single purchase for the year. You can buy loads of them, get 20% off, maybe for Christmas perhaps. Okay, so shareholders perk is a really good one. If you hold a share of a particular company, you do get benefits. Not everyone will give you benefits, but they do. So shareholders perk, my favorite. Do check it out. Don't buy your share based on the perk, but do your research before you start investing in a share, because capital's at risk. So I hope you enjoy these 5 amazing tips for Hargreaves Lansdown existing holders or people that are considering to open an account at Hargreaves Lansdown. So hit the like button and see you soon, and I hope to share more tips with you. So have a good day, guys. Bye.